Hey guys, it's time. It's time for me to share everything we're getting the kids for Christmas this year. I'm doing this video a little bit differently than I have in the past because I don't actually have every single gift with me physically. So I'm going to share what I do have, and then I'm going to pop up video clips and some images of items that we've ordered that haven't come in yet, and then give you ideas of things that we plan to buy the kids this year for Christmas. So the reason I'm filming this video before I get everything is because it's December 5th and I really just wanted to get this video up in time for the holiday season so that I can give you guys some ideas if you're still shopping. Now, if you have not watched a video of mine before and you are completely brand new, I have 4 kids. I have a 25-year-old adult son, my daughter who's 18, a 17-year-old son, and then my youngest boy, he is 12. I love sharing these videos. I do a gift guide video every single year for all the major holidays, and you know your girl had to come on and do another one for 2025. I'm not a minimalist mom, but it's looking like it's going to be a minimal Christmas this year because, to be honest with you, the older my kids get, the less stuff that they ask for. So, because their gift list was so small this year, your girl had to get creative. I always take note and pay attention to what the kids talk about, what they're interested in, and things that they've mentioned over the years, and I always put it on my list. I have a running list of gifts on my phone, and I go through that for birthdays, for Easter, for Christmas, and kind of check off certain items. So that's what I'm doing this year. But again, I'm having a hard time completing the list. So that's another reason why I'm not done shopping yet, is because I'm still making the list, y'all. I do have about 4 items per kid so far, as far as what I've already bought or what I'm planning to buy. But I just feel like that's not enough. But we'll see. Anyway, I asked them for their Christmas list every year in October, and the lists were very compact this year, like really, really small. I'm gonna share what I already have on hand to give you guys some ideas, especially if you have kids with similar interests or you have kids that are the same age as my kids. Because y'all already know when it comes to these types of videos, you rarely see gift ideas for older children. It's usually the younger set, and yeah, my kids don't want toys. My 12-year-old still plays with toys. Obviously, he's 12, and I love that for him because I know most kids his age aren't asking for toys, but he's also asking for other things. So I'm focusing on, the majority of the other things that he's asking for. I always ask the kids, what is the one gift you want? What is the one item that's going to make Christmas super magical and extremely special and just put it over the top for you to make you extremely happy? And I try to always get that one gift that they want for Christmas. So without further ado, let me get into the video. I have my list right here. So I'm going to go through the things that I have on hand. I have a little pile next to me of things that I want to show you guys. And then I'm going to pop up again, like I said, clips and photos of the items that we bought that haven't come in yet and the things that we plan to buy. All right, so let me start with my oldest. Yes, I did say I have a 25-year-old son. It doesn't matter how old my kids get. For me, I'm just going to always keep buying them presents for Christmas because that's still my child. So obviously, he is included in this video and in this gift haul. However, every single year he tells me not to buy him anything for Christmas. He hates it when I spend money on him, and he doesn't want me getting him any gifts. But it's almost like he doesn't know me. That's not going to happen. So the one thing he always asks for every single year that he always gets, and it's become a tradition at this point, is the PlayStation Plus membership. That's a yearly membership. He gets it every year, and it gives him access to the PlayStation Store, free and discounted games, and some other things. That is the one thing he always asks for. That is the one thing he's okay with us buying and spending money on for him, because over the years, it's gotten very expensive. Yeah, it's gotten very expensive over the years, y'all. So that's the one Christmas gift he asked for and that he's looking forward to. So obviously, we're getting that for him because we get it every year. It's part of the tradition at this point, and he already knows he's getting it. But I do tend to get that closer to Christmas because it's not a physical gift. It's a PlayStation code that we buy on Amazon. I do try to get creative and wrap it up a little bit, but yeah, that's the one thing that he wants for Christmas. The next item that I did end up getting him for Christmas, though, are some sneakers. So I saw these Perry Ellis sneakers at PriceSmart, which is our Costco, and he mentioned that he needed some new shoes. I pay attention to what my kids mention over the years, things that they want, like, need, are interested in, and I make a mental note and then I add it to my list on my phone. So he said he needed some new shoes, and I saw these and thought they would be perfect. They look just like him in a shoe, and they were really affordable. They're like $30. I really hope he likes these as much as I do. Like, they just look like the perfect shoe for him. These are so him. It's him in a shoe, like literally. So I hope he likes them, because honestly, by the time Christmas comes around, it'll be too late to return them. I got them in a size 9, so I'm really hoping they also fit. It comes with this shoe gripper thing. I don't know. He doesn't really need that, but I'm going to keep it in the box anyway, just in case. So I did get him that. That's the one other gift that I have on hand physically for him so far to share with you guys. The other gift that I normally tend to get him, especially when I'm looking for ideas for him, because he's not asking for anything, he's not giving me a list. Like I said, the only thing he wants is a PlayStation membership. The other gift that I tend to get him that's a safe bet are Legos. Lego sets, Lego figures, things like that. My boys are super big into Legos, but unfortunately, I don't know, Lego Costa Rica, they've not been hitting lately. They're not hitting at all. And the ones that I really like, the big Lego sets, they're super overpriced. But yeah, usually I get him a Lego set for Christmas as well. He's talking about he don't have room to put another Lego set. The boy lives in his own mini apartment. He has the space. I just need to find a Lego set that's going to rock his world, because if not, I'm not going to waste my time or my money. I'll find something else. And then the next gift that I have on my list to get him is a towel. My husband's suggestion this year for all the kids is to get them all new towels, because the towels they've had them for years. They're super old, they're getting worn, and he just feels like it's time. I'm not the practical mom when it comes to Christmas gifts. I like fun, I like unique, I like gifts that's gonna blow your mind and wow you. But yeah, I think a towel is necessary for the kids, so I put that on the list, and I'm getting all the kids towels this year, and I think those would be the perfect gifts for them. So that's pretty much all the gifts I have for him that's gonna go under the tree. Like I said, that's 4 gifts. I'm trying to bump it up to at least 5 or 6. I tend to stick between 5 to 7 gifts under the tree for each kid. But like I said, it looks like it's going to be a minimal Christmas this year because they're not asking for much. I'm definitely going to be filming a couple more videos on what we ended up getting the kids for Christmas this year when I have all the gifts and I can actually physically share them on camera. But those videos are going to be shorts. So if you're interested in seeing the complete haul of everything the kids got for Christmas this year, you got to come back to the channel. So as for stockings for my 25-year-old, got him some Prime. My boys love the Prime hydration drinks. And so they were on sale, like really, really, really cheap for Costa Rica anyway. So I got him, I think I'm going to give him the strawberry watermelon Prime. 3 out of 4 of my kids absolutely love ramen. So he's getting some ramen. Not the healthiest. I try not to buy it that often, but for Christmas, for a special occasion, for a little fun treat to put in the stocking, got him some ramen. Got him this bag of sour cream and chive pretzels. I actually bought this the other day to try out and he loved it. So I know he's going to love this in his stocking. So I went back and got him a bag. My son also loves his tea every single night. he drinks a cup of tea. So I got him his favorites, the ginger lime and green tea. Stockings to me are so much fun, and it's one of my favorite things about Christmas. I absolutely love filling stockings. So I don't want to fill it with a bunch of trinkets that the kids are going to play with and then throw away the same day. I like to fill it with useful items and fun items and items that I know that they're into, that they'll get a lot of use out of. It doesn't matter if it's small. If it can't fit in the stocking, child, it's going on the side. And it sometimes doesn't matter about the price, because I've put things in the stockings that were $20, $30. So it just depends. But yeah, stockings are one of my favorite things about Christmas. So I take my time with them because I have free reign with the stockings. So yeah, you'll notice a theme when it comes to the kids' stockings. It's usually a lot of really good quality gifts that you could actually wrap and put under the tree. They just happen to be going in the stockings. And that's everything I have for him so far for his stockings. Like I said, I have my list here. So I'm going to be getting him some deodorant, because when he runs out, he has to spend his own money on that. And I think he'd appreciate having that for Christmas and not having to buy deodorant when he runs out the next go around. And that's something that I know he's going to need eventually. I'm also going to get him some curl cream for his curls. He mentioned that he wants to get into styling his hair a little bit more. So I'm going to get him some cream. Yes. And put that in his stocking. And I'm thinking I might get him a gift card as well. I used to do gift cards for him every single year, and I think that's something that I'm going to pick back up, especially for him, because he's a foodie kind of like me, and any chance he gets to go out to eat, he'll take it if he doesn't have to spend his own money. So I'm thinking a gift card for him would be a nice addition to his stocking. So I'm keeping the stockings to about 13 items per kid. That's what the number's sitting at right now. So I do have to get him about 4 more things for his stocking. But so far, that's everything I have for my 25-year-old. Again, if you want to see a complete haul of what the kids got for Christmas this year, come back to my shorts video. I'll be filming those closer to Christmas. All right, moving on to my daughter, who is 18. Besides my 12-year-old, my daughter is probably the easiest to shop for, only because, you know, girly stuff is so easy to get. And I'm a girl, so I know what she likes. We like similar things, and we have similar taste in a lot of items when it comes to like jewelry, shoes, and clothes. So shopping for her has always been a breeze. So usually I tend to have more items for her, and then I go off of her number of gifts to catch everybody else up. All right, so starting off with her gifts, because I think I'm pretty much done for her stocking. So I'm going to go with the gifts, since most of those I don't have physically to share with you. But I'm going to pop up some image clips so you can see the item that she's getting. She asked for the Olaplex hair system, I think last year. And girl, I tried to get it. But they don't sell Olaplex in Costa Rica. So you have to get it from a third party who's shipping those items in, and their prices were so elevated. So I went on Amazon. I found a mini introductory Olaplex kit on Amazon, and I put it in my cart. And when it went on sale for Black Friday, I bought it. So she's getting this Olaplex system for Christmas. She's on a hair journey right now. That's why she wanted the Olaplex system, to kind of help her hair recover. So I think she's really going to love that. And it comes with a whole system. I'm excited to see how it helps repair the damage and how much she loves it. Because honestly, if it works and it's something that she really likes, I think she's going to stick with it. And I think I'll get her some more. The next item, and this is the one item that she wants for Christmas. This is like her big item. This is the magic item. This is the one gift that's going to make Christmas extra special and just put it over the top, is a Canon camera. So we got this one for her, and I'm super excited about it. Now, my poor husband, y'all, he did just buy her a camera. Listen, 2-3 years ago, I got her a Canon camera, and that camera was insane. It was super cheap. I got it refurbished on Amazon, and it lasted her like 2 years or so. And it took the most amazing photos. And she is a picture girl. She loves her photos. So when the Canon finally died, she kept asking for a new camera. For our Jamaica trip, she wanted to have a camera so she could get all the photos because, I mean, come on, it's Jamaica. So my husband went on Amazon real quick, last minute, and got her a Minolta. Came with all the extra stuff and the add-ons and everything. And it's a nice camera, but it's not a Canon. So 50% of the time it's taking good pictures, and the other 50% the pictures are out of focus, blurry, just not good. And it works the best in low lighting, but she wants a camera that's going to give her the results she wants 100% of the time. And that's a Canon. That's what she knows. That's what she's used to. That's what she loves. So that's the one thing she really wants for Christmas. So I know she's going to be super excited to get this. Again, we got it from Amazon. It's not here yet. So come back to see the shorts when we have everything so you can see what the camera looks like. The other thing she's been asking for is a vanity mirror. She told me she saw one at the Universal department store. I did end up going, but I went late, and so they sold out. But I have been on Facebook Marketplace, and there's a store in San Jose that sells a couple of different types. So I'm definitely going to go to that store and get her a vanity mirror. And that's the other thing that she's getting for Christmas this year. Because, it's, you know, like I said, her list was super short. She's not asking for much. So the things that she really wants, I'm going to get it. All right, the next item, like I said, is a towel. All the kids are going to be getting new towels this year. And I do have one extra item for her on her list. Like I said, I'm trying to bump up the gifts to like between 5 and 7 per kid. And right now on her list, I have about 5 because she really wants a Tiger Mist dress or a replica of said dress. I'll try to insert a photo of what the dresses look like so you guys can get an idea of the style she's looking for. If I can find any of these dresses in that style, I'll be getting her a dress as well. All right, now on to her stocking stuffers. She also loves ramen. She's my ramen kid. She's obsessed. So I got her a bag of ramen. I got this from Amazon, this Clinique All About Clean Rinse Off Foaming Cleanser. It's super mini. But I thought she'd really like that, you know. She's super into her skincare. She has beautiful skin. And we all know Clinique. Clinique's that girl. So I thought this would be the perfect little item to throw in her stocking. I also ended up ordering her the Black Girl sunscreen to put in her stocking this year. At the Alice department store, I saw these earrings. Now, if I love these earrings, she's gonna love these earrings. Like I said, we have very similar taste when it comes to jewelry. Very similar. Like, she wears all my stuff. She takes my things, all my jewelry, my shoes, my dresses. Yeah, she loves all the same stuff that I do for the most part. So I saw these and I thought these would be perfect, especially for like maybe New Year's Eve if we go anywhere, you know, a night out on the town. I thought these would be so stunning. I know she's going to like these. So I got her these to put in her stocking. I got her a Jelly Bean candy cane because I know she likes like jelly candies and things like that, so she'll eat this. So my daughter loves her makeup, like loves it down, okay? I keep asking her if she washes her makeup brushes because you gotta wash your brushes. I don't know how often she does it, but I saw this at the grocery store and it's a brush cleaner tray. Isn't that cute? So this will be motivation for her to wash her brushes more regularly. You see that? I hope y'all can see it. The glare is ridiculous. So yeah, I want her to be more diligent on her brush care because that affects your skin. So I definitely wanted to get her something like this. I was so excited when I saw this because I've never seen anything like this here before. But yeah, the grocery store had like a little Christmas section with like little cute little gifts. Perfect for stocking stuffers, and it was less than $4. So I thought this would be a perfect little filler for her. And again, something she really needs, because girl needs to wash her brushes a little bit more often. And I feel like this will give her the incentive she needs to do that. Like I said, she's into, you know, skincare, makeup, all the things. She recently came to me like last week asking me if I had any extra masks, which I did. So I had to give her one of my face masks. So I got her a couple more. So I got her this BioAqua Collagen Anti-Aging Facial Mask. The girl is 18. She don't need no anti-aging nothing. Skin tight. Tight. But it's great for like replenishing moisture. So that's good. I got her this one. This is a hyaluronic acid facial mask. Another one from BioAqua. Again, great for moisturizing the skin. And then I got her another BioAqua one. This is pomegranate. And it's also a hydrating facial mask. So she stocked up. She stocked up for a little bit. And then I got her this spa headband and wrist set. I've been looking for these wrist sets forever. But I thought this would be perfect for her. And it was only $4 from when she's doing her skincare. It's so annoying when you're washing your face and the water's running down your wrists. So, yeah. I was super excited to see that. I thought this would be perfect to put in her stocking. And like I said, this probably won't fit in the stocking, so it's going to have to go on the side. I don't care if it fits or not. It doesn't matter to me if it fits in the stocking or not. Okay, last thing, and I'm not sure if this is going to go to her as a gift or not. It could be a gift, and it should be a gift if I'm being honest, because this was $80. However, I don't think it's fair to give it to her as a gift. Only because I bought this for me like 3 or 4 years ago. This is the HP Sprocket 200 mini sticker printer. You download the app and you're able to print mini photos on sticker paper from your phone. I thought this was genius. So I bought it on Amazon and I never used it. It's still in the box. Brand new. I literally just remembered that I had it the other day. Took it out, charged it up, and downloaded the app. And then I stopped myself and said, hold up. I think this is something she would like. I don't know. I'm debating. I kind of want to keep it for myself now that I'm like back into it again. Because I saw somebody's video talking about this. I guess now they have a bigger version. And there are a couple different brands on the market. But this is the one I have. And like I said, this might go in her stocking. It might just be something I wrap up as a... I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But I wanted to share it anyway, just in case you have a child who's into planning or is into creating their own stickers. This would be the perfect little gift. It's not cheap, though. Because, like I said, this was $80, what, like 4 years ago? I don't know how much they're going for now. And that's everything I have for her for Christmas. All right, so moving on to my middle son. He's 17. And I don't have a lot for him because the one thing he asks for is going in his stocking. And I'll talk about that in a minute. So let's go over his gifts that are going under the tree. His list was teeny tiny this year, y'all. He wants clothes because his style has changed and he does need a new wardrobe. He's getting taller. He's filling out more. He's my kid that works out. So, you know, the boy got some muscle. And before, he used to like fitted items, you know, tight shirts and, you know, skinny jeans. And he's kind of veering away from that. And now he's into the baggy look. So he put clothes on his Christmas list and he wants them to be baggy. So we're going to get him some clothes for Christmas and probably some cash as well so that he can, you know, go shopping and pick out things that are more his style. Next thing I have to share with you guys is his cologne that he's getting for Christmas this year. This was $20. It's the Adidas Pulse Dynamic or Dynamic Pulse. My son loves cologne, loves cologne. Oh my gosh. He goes through a bottle in like 2 months. I don't know. He goes through cologne really quickly. So I don't like to spend a ton of money on his colognes because I know I'm going to have to buy one in a couple of months. He doesn't really care about brands as long as it smells good. That's all that matters. So I smelled a couple in the store. I like this smell, and especially for the price, I thought it was worth it. It's a fresh and woody fragrance with natural citrus essential oil. And it's a brand I know and trust. And he's had an Adidas cologne before, and he liked it. Like I said, he doesn't care about the brand. As long as he has cologne that smells good, the boy bathes in it, okay? So that is going to be a Christmas gift. Again, he's getting a towel like all the other kids. And I want to get him a full-length mirror so that he doesn't have to go to his sister's room or come to our room to see his full outfit. I've been wanting to get him a full-length mirror for a while now. So I think this is the year I'm going to pull the trigger and get him one. And then the next thing on my list for him is probably most likely a Lego set. That's it. I don't know what else to put on the list for him. I know the things that he likes, but I just don't know if they're gift worthy for under the tree. For stockings, perfect. I'm trying to figure out what else I can put on his list that I can wrap. So be sure to come back, like I said, to see what we end up pulling together to complete his Christmas. For his stockings, he's also getting Prime. And because this has like no sugar and low sodium and all of that stuff, he will drink this because all he drinks is water. He prefers his snacks to be high in protein, sugar-free, and very, very low in sodium. But he likes the Prime hydration drinks, so he's getting one of those. And this is one of their favorite flavors, the Ice Pop. Okay, so I asked my kids what is the one gift that they really wanted for Christmas that would like make Christmas super magical. And the boy said gum, but not just any gum. He wants a super hard jawline chewing gum. Here it is. Got it on Amazon because he asked for this, I think last year. I believe last year. I had no idea what he was talking about. Maybe he asked for it the year before. Yeah, he asked for it 2 years ago. And I had no idea what he was talking about. So I got him gum, like regular gum. When he finally showed me what he was talking about, I was like, oh, they don't have that here in Costa Rica. So I knew I had to plan ahead. And I got this pack from Amazon. And that's the one thing the boy said he wants for Christmas this year, guys. That's it. That's all. So again, you know, I try to get them the thing that they want the most. So I did end up ordering that on Amazon. It's on its way. And again, when we have everything here, I'll film a short so you can see what it looks like on camera. Next thing, I'm getting him deodorant. Again, something that he needs and something that he's going to need. So I'd rather just get ahead of the game, get him deodorant, throw it in his stocking so that he doesn't have to worry about when he runs out. He's already set. I'm going to get him some curl cream because I do his hair every 2 weeks. He wears twists and he likes the specific curl cream that he's been using, the one that I bought at the Walmart affiliate. So I'm going to get him another bottle just for him. And then he is really into his skincare. He does have very nice skin, but he's also acne prone. And because he wears his hair in his face, I think that also affects the way his skin reacts to the oils and the creams. So he has a couple of breakouts on his forehead, sometimes on his chin. But again, he has really nice skin. I've been trying to take him to get facials on occasion, and so that helps. But I'm going to re-up on some really good acne preventing skincare. So I'm getting him a face wash and I'm getting him a face cream. And I think I'm going to either get the CeraVe brand or the Cetaphil brand because I know those are great for teens and they help with acne. And then the other thing that I have to share with you guys is this mini cologne that I'm also going to be putting in his stocking. I know I already got him the Adidas cologne. That's going to be wrapped and put under the tree. But I got him this mini cologne because, like I said, he goes through cologne so quickly, he can never have enough. This is the perfect size to put in his stocking, and it smells good too. Let me tell you, these cheap colognes are such good value for the money because they're super inexpensive, but they smell really good and they last too. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it even for all 4 kids. So he is going to be getting, you know, a couple of fun edible items, just like my older son, just like my daughter. So for him, it would be unsalted raw almonds and raisins and dried fruit and protein items that are low sugar or no sugar and very low sodium. All right, so on to my last kid, and this video is getting long, y'all. I hope I can wrap this up super quickly, and when I edit, I hope it's not gonna be this long. But my youngest is 12, and like I said, his list always is a little bit longer because he wants the world and he still plays with toys, but I try to stick to the items I know that he will appreciate the most, the things that he's asking for the most, that he's been consistently asking for, and then the one specific item that he really, really wants. So sticking with the gifts, because like I said, I don't have a ton of the gifts here physically to share with you guys, I'm going to go ahead and share what he's getting for gifts under the tree. The one thing he really wants for Christmas this year, y'all, that he thinks is going to put everything over the top and make Christmas super magical is a skateboard. He wants a skateboard this year for Christmas. And he is my outdoorsy kid. He's always the kid that every year asks for some kind of toy or gift that he can use outdoors. So last year it was a scooter, and now this year it's a skateboard. He just likes being outside. So I love that for him because the more I can get him off the PlayStation, off YouTube, and outside playing and being active, the better. Found this skateboard randomly, y'all. I was in San Jose looking for something completely different, and I saw this skateboard and it was less than $10. I could not believe it. So yeah, I snatched it up real quick. It's a good size. Looks like it's really good quality too. And for the price, y'all, I don't even really care if it breaks because I can always go back and get him another one. But I feel like for what it is and for the price, it's definitely worth it. So I got him that, and I love the colors too. So that is the one gift he's been asking for that he really wants for Christmas. And the other gift that he really wants for Christmas is a new computer chair. The one he had in his room was so old and so ugly and broken that I had to literally fight him to throw it away. So he's been asking for a new chair for a while. So we're going to get him this one. So I'm really leaning towards the one I just showed you guys because I think that's really sleek. It's comfortable, it looks super sturdy, and his room is not super big, so I didn't want a chair that was massive to take up all the space. It's also going to give him some place to sit in his room, sit at his desk if he needs to do homework, play with his toys, just all the things. And I feel like that chair would be perfect. It's just really, really cute. And I think it matches my aesthetic, but I feel like it looks pretty durable too because it's like this really hard plastic, so it'll be harder for him to break it. So that is another thing that he's going to be getting for Christmas, and I love the price. It's like around $50, which I think is a really good price for a computer chair. The next thing he really wants are a pair of Vans. He has a pair of high top Vans that were passed down from his brother to him. He wore those things down, like loved them. So I'm gonna get him a pair of Vans because he really wants Vans to go with his skateboard because he says Vans are skater boy shoes and he wants to embody the whole style, the persona of a skater boy. So child, if that's what he wants, and he's not asking for much this year, well, legitimately not asking for much this year, I'm gonna get him some Vans. And he does need new shoes anyway, and then he's also getting a new towel per my husband's request. He lets me handle all the Christmas shopping and get the kids all the things, and it's my ideas and their ideas, and he wants to be included too. So he wants all the kids to get towels this year, so they're all getting towels this year. The other gift he's getting that I actually have on hand is this Fortnite Lego. I actually got this at the Lego store in the mall on Black Friday for 20% off, which I thought was a really good deal because Legos are so expensive. It's ridiculous. And they had a couple of different Lego sets. They had a pretty good selection of Fortnite sets. But because he was with me, I wasn't going to just pick up the Fortnite set in front of him. So they also had Mario sets and Minecraft sets, and I had him pick out the ones that he liked the most. So I was like, pick out your favorite sets between the 3 different brands, and then I'll decide which one I get you. This is the one I picked out. I thought this was like the better option for him because he plays Fortnite every single day. Like, the kid's obsessed. And it says bonus Fortnite in-game outfit with Lego style. So there you go. And then the other gift that I have, like I said, I'm trying to keep things even, and I'm trying to bump it up to 5 to 7 gifts per kid. So I will figure out how I'm going to do that, if I'm going to do that. But I do have one extra gift coming, and it could either go to my 12-year-old son or it could be a family gift. I ordered the Monopoly game on Amazon. It was on a really good deal, y'all, for Black Friday. And I have looked high and low for years in Costa Rica for Monopoly game in English. I bought the Spanish versions, I bought the knockoff versions, but I've just never been able to find it in English. But I wanted to get Monopoly because that's the one game that we want that we don't have. And the reason I'm thinking to give it to my 12-year-old is because he instituted game night. Like, it was his idea to start having game night every week. We have movie night every week, and we've been doing that for years, ever since the kids were small. From the time my oldest was young enough to still participate, that's how long we've been doing movie night. So his idea was to start a game night, and now we do game night every week, and we love it. And since it was his idea, I thought the Monopoly should go to him because he's also asked for the Monopoly game because he wants to play it. Depending on how many gifts each kid ends up getting when I'm finished my Christmas shopping, I will figure out who's getting that game, if it's going to be wrapped as a family gift or if it's going to go to him. All right, on to his stockings. I've already gotten all his edible treats, so I'm just going to share those with you guys right now. He also got the Prime. He picked this one out, and I told him it's for Christmas. It's funny and it's interesting that as the kids get older, they can know what they're getting and still be excited about it. But I still want a lot to be a surprise. But he knows he's getting this. He picked this one out, and I told him it's going in his stocking. This is the Glow Berry Prime Hydration Drink, and this is a new flavor that they brought to Costa Rica. Also got him the Jelly Bean candy cane because he loves candy. And he'll definitely have a time with this. And then I saw this at the grocery store on sale. It's like the Halloween Skittles. You see the ghosts on there, but who cares that it has ghosts? It's Skittles, and he loves Skittles, but I don't buy it because my husband just does not want them eating stuff like this. And I kind of don't want him eating stuff like this all the time, but I make exceptions for like holidays and Christmas. So that's going in his stocking. The ramen, he loves his ramen. That's also going in his stocking. And I saw this, when was this? Like a month ago? I don't know. It was a while ago at Pequeño Mundo. This super huge pizza gummy. I am so sick of me. But when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get this for him for Christmas for his stocking. And he saw it in the pantry, and I told him that is not for you. So I hope he's forgotten about it because this is so fun. It is so cool. And it's a large and in charge, super huge gummy pizza. How fun is that? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. So those are like the edible stuff that he's getting in his stocking. All right, so the other items that are not edible, I saw these 2 DC figures at the grocery store, and they were like $2 a piece, which is such a good deal. So I picked up the Joker for him and the Harley Quinn. So these are also going in his stocking. I went to the toy store today and I got him this super stretchy wrestler. He loves the Stretch Armstrong. I've gotten that toy for him 3 different times on 3 different occasions, and they don't last. Obviously, they pop. So I was not going to spend that amount of money again for the 4th time. He asked for this, and I really didn't you know, pay much attention to it because I was like, it's not something that he's really like wanting for real. Like he'd rather get the other things that I'm sharing with you guys. But I saw this, it was like $6 and I was like, okay, this is perfect. Because I don't even think he remembers asking for this. So he's gonna be so excited to get this in his stocking. So yeah, it says 4 times stretch power. And he will play with this and play with this and play with this until, surprise, it pops. But for $6, I'm okay with that. So he's getting that. And then again, I saw this at the grocery store, the Walmart affiliate. We are huge Harry Potter fans, my son and I, and also my oldest. But I saw this, and again, it was like a really good price because Harry Potter stuff here can be so expensive. But this is just a trio pencil set with the erasers of the main characters, Harry, Ron, and Hermione. And I thought this was so cute, and again, perfect for his stocking, but also something that he can use for real when he goes back to school in February. And for like $2, get in my cart. I'm going to also be getting him deodorant because at 12 years old, I think it's that time. And I'm going to get him the big boy deodorant, the one that I normally get his brothers, which is the Axe. So he's going to be getting his first big boy deodorant this year, and it's going to go in his stocking. All right, so the last thing I have to share with you guys is this Tetris game that I saw at the toy store today. Listen, like I said, we have game night, and I have Tetris on my phone that he likes to play. And I thought this would be so much fun, so cool. So it comes with the base, and then you pull a card, gives you the shape and color block that you're supposed to build with, and you're supposed to build as high as you can, kind of like Jenga, until it falls. I'm excited for this. I'm actually pretty excited for this. This is perfect for him. Like perfect for his age, perfect for his interest, and we can all play as a family because it says 1 to 4 players, which is perfect. So I love this, and it was $3 at the toy store. So I thought this would be a perfect stocking stuffer gift. Before I forget, I also get the kids toothbrushes every year to put in their stockings. And it's coming up on the time that they need toothbrushes. I don't know if I'm going to actually hold out on the toothbrushes to put in their stockings this year, to be honest with you, because everybody needs to re-up. The 3 older kids, they need toothbrushes right now. So I normally put these in the stockings, but I think this year they're just going to get them a little bit earlier. And also I wanted to mention, my oldest son was not asking for anything this year for Christmas, like I said. However, he needed a new cell phone, and that was going to be one of his Christmas gifts this year. But his phone died a little too early. So he got the phone a couple months ago, and so I had to take that off his list. So that's another reason why I'm finding it hard to come up with ideas for him, because he doesn't want me to spend the money, and I don't want to buy anything that's super expensive that he doesn't need. But yeah, we were going to get him a phone for Christmas, and that was going to be his big gift. But he already got the phone because he needed it. I just wanted to say that. Anyway, back to the video. And y'all, that's everything that I have so far on what we're getting the kids for Christmas. I've shared all the clips of items that we've ordered on Amazon. And then obviously I'm giving you ideas of what we're planning to get them by telling you what we're planning to get the kids this year for Christmas. Like I said, it's not much. It's going to be a pretty minimal Christmas. And I love that for my pockets. And I love that for me because it's less stress. And I definitely could have waited until I got everything, but then the video would have gone up super late and it wouldn't have been an ideas video anymore. It just would have been a Christmas haul. I definitely wanted to give you guys some ideas, especially if you have older kids, because as you know, it's super hard to shop for older kids, especially if you're not getting a list from them. It's nice to see and watch other people's videos to get ideas on what you can get your own children. So that's why I wanted to film the video and get it up sooner rather than later. Even though I don't have everything, I feel like I did a pretty good job giving you ideas, showing what I already have, putting up pictures and video clips to give you ideas of what we've already bought on Amazon and what we plan to buy them for Christmas. If you do want to see a complete, comprehensive haul of every single item that we did get them for Christmas, you have to come back and watch the shorts. I'll be filming shorts on all 4 kids, on their stockings, and what we get them to put under the tree. And that will be everything that they're getting for Christmas this year. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. It's a little bit different style than what I'm normally used to doing, face-to-face like this, not really having all the gifts available, but I actually really enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. So I'll talk to you in my next video. I hope you're having a very merry holiday. Peace.